Hey guys, it's Chris here. It's nice to see you. Thanks for joining me for this fun project. And today I thought we'd play around with some air dry clay. This package here's already been opened. This is what it looks like. It's soft, it's pliable, it's cold like plasticine, but the cool thing is it dries quickly, so it could dry in 24 hours depending on your climate and temperature, and that's kind of the bonus of it. It comes in a package like this, and when I'm not using it, I wrap it in a Ziploc bag and then I put it in a Tupperware container, and that way it lasts for a very, very long time without drying it up. And if you aren't able to work with real clay, or you don't have a way of firing real clay, then working with air dry clay is a simple way to just get quick results and have a lot of fun for not very much cost. So let's take it and smush it and pretend we're making cookies today. We're going to roll it out with our rolling pin. I'd say this one turned out to be about 1/2 centimeter thick or so, but it's really up to you how thick you want to make your piece. And then you can gather some things from your home, or rummage through your recycle box and cut out some shapes that are pleasing to you. Okay, so I've got some botanicals here. These, old rose hips, just some little shrubs out of my garden. These little dry things. And these are good because they have, they have, little buds in them. These are some cedars, some hebes, and a grass, and some things to make some holes. So let's make a little montage here. And maybe I'm gonna start just by pressing that in there. And do a few different ones. Let's see, can you see that? I'll just zoom in a bit. And I'll do another one. Pressing it a bit. I sort of feel like doing another one down here, maybe. And I think, on this one I want some cedar. And I'm gonna try this one here. And if you've got little things stuck in there, just get your tweezers, pull them out, unless you want to leave them in there, in which case that's up to you. And, I just want to try a little bit more here, just a bit. See what that looks like. Okay. So because this is a bigger piece, I'm going to take my skewer and make a hole there because I want to make sure, I can get my string through it at the end. And it's up to you, you know, like if you're really fussy about how the back looks, then, you know, work on it a bit. I'm not really going to be too fussy this time, I don't think. Yeah. I'll just leave it like that. And you know, if that bugs you, you can just smush it up and start again. Yeah? Okay, so let's do another circle one. Today, I'm going to just use this, you know, cheap craft paint, this white and the mossy meadow. And then also I think I have this warm beige from Deco Art, so we'll use those and we'll mix them up. So let's just add a drop each. Just got this Dina Wakley gold. Just stick some gold in there. And we'll just kind of mix a little bit of white and a little bit of gold in there. has macrame cord to hang the pendants on, and I'm just unraveling it. I really like the color and the texture. It's a nice cotton macrame cord. And if you don't have macrame cord at home, that's okay. And this one I've got a double and then some singles depending on how big the holes are. So let's measure how long we think we want to have it for our little hangers. So I've pulled it through and I've just pushed it through the little loop, and it makes a good hanger that way. The only trouble is trying to get the cotton through the beads is a bit tricky, so sometimes you have to put a little bit of tape on the end so that you can pierce it through the holes. Okay, well, we're done these now, and just thought I'd show you, something you can do with these. For example, if you're into macrame, you can add something like this to your macrame. And this one here I redid because I didn't like it. You can add that somehow to your macrame, or hanging down here somehow. You could maybe have like a couple hanging or something like that. It doesn't have to be macrame, of course. What if you wanted to use, an art journal and you wanted to use some wire here? You could put that in there. Now, unfortunately, this one broke while I was adjusting the wire, so I was really sad about that. But it's so easy to make another one. That's okay. You can always add that somewhere. Like if you ever wanted to have a little extra, and then there's the cover too, or something like that, right? So that could always be an alternative for you to just add some wire and put it in your art journal if you want to. Another thing that you could do is add some wire here, and I just sort of bent it. So I'm going to put it in my little herb garden outside and just stick it in there. I think it's pretty cute. You can see the little pattern on there. And something else you might want to do is if you're doing some mixed media work, this is just like a little board here for a substrate. And I dyed this here. Let's just say we're making a little assemblage of things, and you wanted to add something. No, you don't have to have the beads on there, of course. You don't have to even have this on here. It could just be whatever,